MGNREGs, Empowerment Rural India aims at, guarantees the right to work, enhances livelihood security of rural poor considered one of the biggest social welfare programs in the world. It aims at guaranteeing 100 days of work to people in rural areas. It is seen as an instrument that has an ability to create the model of governance reform anchored on the principles of right to livelihood plus transparency plus grassroots democracy. Key attributes: labor-intensive work, decentralized participatory planning, women empowerment, worksite facilities, transparency, accountability through the provision of social audits. Note, modeled on the format of National Rural Employment Program (NREP) brought out by the GOVT in 1977, being linked to Employment Guarantee Scheme (EGs), which was first initiated in Maharashtra way back in 1970s. Study by the National Council of Applied Economic Research, MGNREGs has reduced poverty overall by up to 32% and has prevented 14 million people from falling into poverty. Modified version, target-driven and result-oriented, over 5.5 CR. Workers have been put on Aadhaar-based payment system and the Aadhaar numbers of 9.23 CR. Workers have been seeded so far in NREGA soft MIS. Need to link milligrams NREGs to farm sector to double farm income by 2022. Therefore, there is a need for reducing cost of cultivation, enhancing production through efficient use of water or other inputs, providing remunerative price to farmers, rehabilitation of agricultural land and assets. After natural hazards policy coordination between agricultural sector and MGNREGA. Water conservation work to curb water shortages. Following the watershed principles, the safety net played a much larger role in revitalizing the labor market in rural areas, accelerated the wage rate growth through upward pressure on wages, tightened the supply of casual labor to the market, put pressure on state GOVTs to increase minimum wages, type of work undertaken, water conservation and harvesting, digging new tanks/ponds, making of small check dams, etc. Draft proofing and plantation, tree plantation, etc. Flood control and protection, drainage in waterlogged areas, construction and repair of embankment, etc. Land development, plantation, land leveling, etc. Micro irrigation works, minor irrigation, fine valves, renovation of traditional heater bodies, desilting tanks/ponds, provision of irrigation facility in areas inhabited by scheduled castes and scheduled tribes as well. Rural connectivity, construction of roads. Must read links for a 360-degree understanding of the topic.